What's up, guys? This is your boy Madao, and I am back with an NU battle against someone you might know. He's on. I've seen him a couple times on PMP. His name is AAMAZING0. He's a good battler, and really, I'm rusty. Sorry to say, but lately I've been playing bad, and it's really because I took a long break from Pokemon, and I'm really just trying to get back into it. I've been playing a lot of different other games, but oh well. None of that really matters, guys, you know. So why don't we talk about my opponent's team and my team as they correspond with each other. Now, I see bulk. Straight off the bat, I look at his team, I see bulk. Warbinam, grass, you know, it has that nice special defensive bulk. Dino, same thing. Torkoal, great physical bulk, and Shogun, great physical bulk. However, out of those four, I can see the Dragon Dance Shogun, so it's pretty obvious. And possibly an offensive Audino, maybe an offensive Wormadam. Most likely offensive Wormadam with that Leaf Storm. Caracosta is probably just a late game sweeper form with the Shell Smash Aqua Jet Waterfall. And Ninjask, I don't know what type of Ninjask it could be. It could be the Protect Sword Stance, Baton Pass, or really just a Choice Banded Ninjask. You never know. But now on my team I see Rampardos. Rampardos can definitely take out that Torkoal, could do a nice chunk of damage to that Shogun, and probably take down Audino. Maybe Wormadam, not entirely sure. So I'm gonna have to be careful on making sure I'm able to keep my Rampardos around. And my Zubat, after a Calm Mind and its ability Simple, could really put a huge dent into his team. So really that's the team preview. So why don't we get started with the battle? Anyway, my opponent is going to lead off with his Ninjask as I decide to lead off with my camera. I'm really predicting either the Torkoal or the Ninjask lead, because I can hit them both for some nice super effective damage. And now this camera up is slightly different than your normal Rock Polish sets. I replaced one of the moves with Roar so I can fake a more defensive set. And you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But in this case, it didn't work at all because I was playing it way too safe. In fact, lately I have been I've noticed that lately that my over predictions have gotten me in so much trouble, and really since I haven't been playing lately, you know, I'm rusty as it is, over predicting isn't the best thing to do right now. Like, going for those predictions is the best thing, so I really want to just play it safe at the beginning of the game, and that would bite me in the butt because really this camera up is pretty important on my team since it could take out a lot of things on his team, and I pretty much wasted. As you will see, I go for the Earth Power, which was an obvious switch into Ninja. Since the Earth Power was obvious, I didn't even bother to predict, which is very stupid on my part, but oh well. He's able to take me out that area. Let's make it a 6-5, and now I'm at a deficit. I must come back from this. Camera up, you didn't do your job. Oh well. Also, one other thing I like to mention, if you see my team, these are I'm using pokes that a lot of people use, and I'm not known for that. I'm known for not using normal pokes. I tend to not use the overused venue, and in all honesty, with the exception of Armaldo, I've actually never used any of these pokes on this team. So it was really just me wanting to use them for once to see how they're cracked up to be. I did a little customization, but you know, probably wasn't the smartest thing. I should have just stuck with my main team, remade that, but oh well, you know, it doesn't matter. And while I'm rambling, I'm getting off topic, let's get back into the battle. I'm able to Thunder Wave that Audino, and luckily for me, it does get paralyzed as I do decide to switch into my Stealth Rocker, my Armaldo. And as you will see here, he's going to switch out into his Rapid Spin in the form of Torkoal as I do decide to try to get up my Stealth Rocks. And once again, I should have predicted this was an obvious switch. What am I doing? I could have sat there and went for the Rock Slide on the switch, and probably wouldn't have done a lot, but it would have done a decent chunk. I guess 1/4 damage would have been nice to have it, since obviously Torkoal doesn't have a reliable recovery move outside of Rest, and Rest, I hardly call that reliable. Anyway, I'm going to end up sending out my Rampardos against this Torkoal, because I kind of figured he would go for the Rapid Spin at this point, since I am playing safe and he has no reason not to. So as my stones get taken off of the field, I decide, you know what, let me head smash this thing, take out this wall right off the bat, as I am able to do that. Completely take out that Torkoal in one shot. That is the power of Rampardos. I'm going to start using Rampardos a lot more. I like it. I've used it in a couple battles after this one, and I like Rampardos. However, the one downside is that recoil. That is crazy amount of recoil. But oh well, he ends up sending out Ninjask, which I'm pretty sure at this point can take me out with the U-turn. And I know at this point he is Choice Banded set, considering how much damage it did do to my camera since it is resisted. Anyway, I do send out my more specially defensive, but still pretty bulky Rotom Freeze against this Ninja, as he does go for the U-turn. It doesn't knock me down to yellow health. In fact, I stay in low green health, but at the same time, that's not a good amount, as he ends up sending out Wormadam. Now, I figured this was more offensive, so a Blizzard, I don't know, depending on his EV spread, might be able to KO, but at the same time, it does have some nice special defensive bulk, naturally at least. So, at the end of the day, it probably won't be able to KO, but I miss the Blizzard, which is completely unfortunate for me, because as you will see, this Leaf Storm will be able to take me out. But this also opens a window of opportunity for me to start getting momentum on my team as my miss-salved Rotom Freeze goes down. And when I say miss-salved, I mean its nickname is the Dose. That is not supposed to be his nickname. It's supposed to be something else. But anyway, like I said, window of opportunity. Send out my Vamps or my Swoobat. And since this is a simple Swoobat, I am going to go for the Calm Mind. Get that +2 special attack, +2 special defense as I predict his Audino to come in. Now, obviously, this Audino can take special hits like a monster. However, I do carry that hidden power fighting, so I should be able to 2-shot, possibly 3-shot this thing from this range. I'm not really fearing anything from this Audino outside of Heal Bell, Toxic. You know, it's not really fearing much from it. Anyway, I end up going for this hidden power fighting, and as you'll see, it is a nice 2-shot at that range. And unfortunately for me, he does manage to get a crit on the secret power. I don't even know what move that is. Mud Slap, I honestly don't know what move that is. Like, I know it's secret power, but I don't know, it was odd. It looks odd. Anyway, after Leftovers recovery, he's still in the range in the fact that HP finally take it out. However, at this point I was like, let me predict a little bit in case he wants to go out to Ninjas, because he could have easily went out to Ninjas to take the hidden power fighting, considering it is times 4 resisted, and then outsped me and U-turned and most likely killed off my Vamps. So I decided to go for the Air Slash there. Fortunately for me, I do manage to land a crit and knock out that Audino. Probably mattered, but at the end of the day, oh well, it doesn't really matter all that much. Anyway, he ends up sending out to Ninjas now, which is very bad because I know we'll be able to outspeed. Ninjas has an amazing speed stat that I can't even contend with, as I do send out my Vigoroth to really take the U-turn, because at this point I figured if anybody's going to win me this game, it's going to be Vamps. In all honesty though, maybe I should have played a little differently, just sacked Vamps. Anyway, he ends up sending out a Shelgon now, and I end up going for the bulk up, figuring I know that he's the Dragon Dance set. I know it, but I have nothing that I can do to this thing, so my best bet is to try to get that +1 attack, go for the Sucker Punch, get as much damage on it as possible, then send in my Rampardos to be able to knock it out with the Head Smash. And since it is most likely EVO-lighted, I doubt the Head Smash will be able to KO when it's at max health, even if it doesn't have any defensive investments in it. Unfortunately, I do miss a click. I end up going for the return instead. It's very unfortunate because his Brick Breaker will be able to take out my Vigoroth, and I get no damage on that Shelgon, so I'm like, crap. Alright, let me send out Rampardos. Hopefully I can get a crit, or this Head Smash will actually KO, because the Rampardos monstrous attack stat. However, as you will see, it does not kill. It brings him down to very, very low yellow health, which, you know, I'm happy with that damage. But at the same time, if I did land that Sucker Punch, most likely that Shelgon would have gone down, and I would have been able to stay alive for one more poke, as he is able to get another Dragon Dance up and kill off my Rampardos with a Dragon Claw. But, you know, that misclick, it didn't really matter, because, you know, as you guys probably know from the team review, he still has that Caracosta left, and that thing could have just came in Aqua Jet, taking out my Rampardos easily. So Rampardos goes down, but honestly, Rampardos did his job this game. That's just why I'm saying I'm planning on using Rampardos a lot more. Anyway, send out Armaldo knowing I can take a hit, even if it's a +2 hit, just because this thing is not a Salamence, it is a Shelgon. I'm pretty sure I can take it. And as you see, I am able to take it, which is a testament to the natural defensive bulk of defensive Armaldo. So, you know, that's always good. Able to take it out with that Scissor. At this point, Stealth Rocks is useless, so I'm not even going to bother getting it up, and he does have that Caracosta. So I got a low health Vamps left, or Swoobat, and I got a pretty much half health Armaldo, as he has a Caracosta, which can most likely one-shot me with the Waterfall at this range, and then Aqua Jet my Vamps to death. So that's a good game. Amazing. Y'all should check out his channel. He's really good. If y'all don't already know him, well, you soon will, because like I said, he is really good. He's a great guy. Please check out his channel. I will leave the link to his channel in the description. Anyway, that's a 3-0 loss, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get those wins for you, but, you know, I got to get the rust off. I honestly feel like this game did help out with that. But, you know, I'm going to start going back to my risky style of gameplay and look forward to more Rampardos and Subat. Anyway, I'm RG Madao, and I will see y'all later.